Let's go through the final conversation. In this conversation, we heard about Matthew and his teacher. Matthew is in education, and he was observing the class, Mr. Grable's class, and they were talking about astronomy. So what is the conversation mainly about? A lesson Matthew prepared for his students? Well, no, he didn't prepare a lesson. He was watching Mr. Grable's. A class Matthew has been observing, that's correct. He was observing Mr. Grable's class. A term paper that Matthew has written, he has not written a paper. A problem in Matthew's classroom, he didn't have a problem, he really enjoyed it. So here, the answer is going to be B. Number 13, what is Matthew's opinion about observing Mr. Grable's third grade class? It will help him become a more effective teacher. That could be, he had very nice things to say. It could help improve his study habits. Well, he doesn't need to study. He's in the education program learning to become a teacher. So he's not learning about how to study. It has improved his public speaking skills. Not Matthew's. Remember, it helped with the students with their astronomy project that they had to speak, but not for him. So C is incorrect here. It may be the most difficult assignment he has had. Well, that's not true either. Here, yes, it will help him become a more effective teacher. A is the answer. All right, number 14. We had a few students that missed this, so let's take a look, and we'll do our 50-50 trick. So why does Matthew mention Greek and Roman mythology? Is he identifying a topic frequently discussed in third grade? Well, astronomy is frequently discussed for sure. So maybe A. To get a professor's opinion about a lesson he taught, well, remember he was observing Mr. Grable, so he didn't teach, he was observing. C, to make a suggestion to improve the class he has taken. He's not suggesting anything. So here we have A, and now let's look at D. To illustrate a technique used to teach a third grade class. So here, to identify a topic, well, actually, he's talking about a technique used to teach a third grade class. Remember, Mr. Grable was using Greek and Roman mythology to teach the planets and the names of the planets. So the answer here is going to be D. Number 15. What important skills did Mr. Grable introduce to his third grade class? And you can click on 3 answers here. So reviewing other students' reports, this was not one of them. They didn't have to review other student reports. Using books in the library, well, that was 1. Interviewing their classmates, I don't remember them having to do that either. So here, they did have to speak in public, and they did have to write a report. So they checked out books, they wrote a report, and they gave a presentation. So our answer is B, D, and E for number 15. And finally, number 16. What will Matthew probably do in next Wednesday's class? Well, he's going to hand in his assignment early. Remember, he said, I don't think I'll have time to do an assignment. So she said, don't worry about that one. So not A. Try to start a study group. No, he's not going to start a study group about his observation here. Make a presentation to the class. I believe that one's correct. And choose a topic for his paper. No. So yeah, he's going to talk about what he learned in his observations of Mr. Grable's class. So the answer here for number 16 is C.